All right, guys, I've seen fast cars, I've seen rare cars, but I promise you, what you're about to witness today is not just another supercar. This isn't just metal and horsepower. This is something that redefines what it means to feel alive behind the wheel. Before I go any further, take a deep breath, because today we're diving into one of the most incredible machines ever produced. The Ferrari 488 GTB. You know that feeling when you hear an engine start and it sends a shiver down your spine? That feeling where your heartbeat syncs with the revs and suddenly nothing else in the world matters? That's what we'll chase in the next, well, a long time together. Now imagine this. Designers in Maranello, Italy, lab coats off, sleeves rolled up, deciding they want the perfect blend of raw power and sharp precision. Not brute force, not just speed, but a car that listens to your intentions before you even finish thinking them. That was the mission, and out came the Ferrari 488 GTB. Let's be honest, most supercars have something in common. They're fast, they look cool, and they cost more than many houses. But the 488 doesn't just check those boxes. It obliterates them. This machine is powered by a 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, and for those who love numbers, this thing produces a mind-melting 661 horsepower. That means every time you press the accelerator, you aren't just speeding up, you're being thrown forward. Like gravity suddenly decided. It wants you closer to the horizon. And the torque? A massive 561 pound-feet. You don't drive this car, you submit to it. Now listen closely. The engine I showed you earlier? That heart you saw under the open rear cover? That's not just an engine. That's 20 years of Ferrari engineering evolution, compressed into one masterpiece. Every cylinder, every intake pipe, every whisper of airflow was meticulously tuned so that this car doesn't just make power, it sings power. You've probably watched car videos before that show engine shots, then move on. But not this one. Because right now, I want you with me imagining it. The sound you hear isn't noise, it's emotion. When those turbos spool up and the V8 roars, people don't just look. They feel something deep inside. It's primal. It's pure. Picture the aerodynamic contours. Every curve on the 488 GTB is not for decoration, it's for performance. Ferrari didn't shape this car to look pretty in photos. They molded it so that air flows over it like water over a shark's back. The side intakes? Massive vents that channel air directly to the engine and radiators, feeding it like a racehorse at full gallop. And those glorious LED headlights, razor-sharp like piercing the darkness with eyes of fire. Let's talk about the driving experience. You slide into those seats. You instantly feel cocooned, like the machine is welcoming you into its world. The steering wheel is a command center, paddle shifters at your fingertips. Every gear change feels surgical. And you know what's insane? It can go from 0 to 100 pro pintrides. Trodan kommer out. That's 0 to 62 mph in just 3 seconds. 3 seconds. A blink, a heartbeat. You might be thinking, yeah, cool stats. But let's imagine this with me. You're on a road, not some racetrack with limits and cones. A real open road stretching ahead. You gently place your hand on the wheel. Your foot hovers above the throttle. And then, just like that, you plant it. Tires grip the asphalt like they want to chew it up. The engine wails. Your breath catches. And for those moments, you are the machine. Every person who cares about cars talks about the soul of a Ferrari. Some say it's marketing. Others say it's mystique. But when you sit inside, when you hear the engine in person, you feel that connection, like a whisper from every Ferrari legend before it. And here's something cool most people don't know. Ferrari originally started making airplanes. The founder, Enzo Ferrari, his obsession with speed was born from the skies. So when you hear the engine roar, it's almost like you're hearing aviation heritage in automotive form. Let's take a breather, slow down, and focus. Now look at those seats again. Premium leather, ergonomic design. Everything is crafted for the driver. This isn't just a seat, it's a throne. And not just any throne, a battle throne. Built for conquering, speed and carving through corners, like a scalpel through silk. Now rewind back to that engine cover, open like we showed you earlier. Look at it. Look at that V8. It's not hidden or shy. Ferrari proudly displays it because this machine doesn't hide. Its heart, it exposes it. That's confidence. That's passion. That's ferocity in mechanical form. People often ask, what's it like to own a Ferrari? And the truth is, it's not like owning any other car. It's like adopting a creature that demands respect. It demands attention. It demands connection. You don't just turn the key, you respectfully wake it up, and it responds. Now, let's imagine something deeper. What's the real reason you watch videos like this? Maybe it's not the horsepower. Maybe it's not the speed. Maybe it's the dream. The idea that humans can build something so powerful, so beautiful, so precise, that it challenges the laws of physics and still makes you smile. That's what this Ferrari represents. Take a second and imagine calling this beauty by its name. Ferrari 4888 GTB. The letters sound like poetry. They're not random abbreviations. GTB stands for Gran Turismo Berlinetta. Gran Turismo, a grand tourer, a car built not just for racing, not just for display, but for experiences, for journeys that become stories. And you being here, watching this video, means you're not just a passive viewer. You're part of that story. You're part of this journey. Ferraris have a legacy that goes beyond speed. They race, they win, they lose, they inspire. Every light, every note of the engine, every contour isn't just engineering, it's emotion. Now let me bring this home with something important. No matter how fast, how beautiful, how powerful this car is, the true magic comes not from what it can do, but what it makes you feel. Because a Ferrari isn't just a machine, it's a living legend. And that, my friend, that's why we watch videos like this till the very last second. Not for the numbers, not for the stats, but for the sensation of dreaming big. Thank you for staying with me through every moment of this journey. If you felt the excitement, the passion, the power, drop a like. Share this with someone who needs a spark today. And let me know what part of this Ferrari blew your mind. Because cars like this aren't just vehicles, they're stories. And I'm glad we experienced this one together.